Today's math strategy video is on dividing whole numbers. So the specific strategy we're going to look at today is the relationship between multiplication and division. So if you notice right here, we have a couple of examples. So just know, I know that these are some larger numbers, but right here, this is going to be your divisor. Now, if you remember, the divisor is like, this is going to be like, how many groups I have. This is my total, which is my dividend. Oh, sorry, dividend. And then up here, this is called my quotient. This is my answer. This is like how many in the group. So if I had 5 groups of 600, I would have a total of 3,000. So just know that using these bar models, that's what they represent. So the red is always going to be your answer. It's your quotient. So when I look at this problem, let me clear this off. I have like 3,000. So if I had 3,000 water bottles to give out maybe to different, park events, and let's say I had 5 different park events, there could be 600 water bottles at each. Now, some different strategies to do that is if you're not sure about how do I find this answer? You can break this down into an easier problem. So 3,000, since it's an even number, it can be broken in half into 1,500. And I do know that 5 times 3 is 15. So if 5 times 3 is 15, then 5 times 300 would give me, 1,500. Another way to think about it is if I broke this down if I just multiplied, if I just thought, what can I multiply 5 by, and then eventually just get to 3,000. So if I multiply 5 by 100, it gives me 500. So then I need to do it again. And that gives me 1,000. So then if I did it another time and another time, that would be another 1,000. So that would be 2,000. And then 2 more would give me 3,000. So now we're going to kind of look at an example problem with that. It's called, I like to call this multiplying up. So if I had the number 7, or I had 9,875. Now I know that's a really large number. You're probably not going to be dividing numbers that are that large, but just to show you, so let's say that I wanted to see how many groups of 7 I would have. So what I could do is the very first thing I like to think about are just what are some numbers that what do I know? This is overwhelming to me, but what are some facts that I know? And I always start with my thousands, my 100s, and my 10s, always. So I know that 7 times 1,000 is 7,000. And I know that 7 times 100 is 700. And 7 times 10 is 70. Now, this is really helpful to understand how many groups of 7 can I have here? Well, I know that if 7 times 1,000 is 7,000, that is the closest here. So I'm going to actually do this in red so that it will kind of match. So I have 1,000 as my answer. I'm going to move back to orange now. And that gives me 7,000. Now I'm just going to add up until I get to 9,875, or as close as I can get. Now, if I did another 1,000, that's way, way too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a couple of hundreds. Let's see, what is 9,875 minus? I think I need to find another, 3,875. I need to divide it until I can get, so I need to add this much more to get to 9,875. So let's see, maybe I can just do, if I did 2 sets of 700, 2 times 7 is 14, so what would they be, 1,400? So 7, well, once again, I need to do my red. 2 times 7 or sorry, 7 times 200 rather would be 1400. Well, what is that? 14, that's what? That gives me 8,400. That's not quite 9,875. What if I did another 200 and multiplied there? Let's see, that would give me another 1,400. So that would be what, 800? That would be 9,800. Oh, now we're getting close. I only have 75 left. Okay, so I know that 7 times 10 is 70. So 7 times 10, oh, nope, I want that red. 10 will give me 70, and I need 75. So that would be just 5 left over. So I'd have a remainder 5. Now I'm going to add all these up. So that would be, what is this? 1,400. Let's see. 1,000. Yeah. 10 and then remainder 5. So that would be my final answer. So this is just another strategy of how you can multiply up in order to find your quotient. That is the end of today's math strategy video.